call, who's there? I am the wind blowing through your hair.
Hey guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Halloween tutorial. Today we are doing Sally in my Nightmare Before Christmas series, and as always, first step is to block out our brows. I do have a detailed tutorial I will leave linked in the cards. You guys should definitely check that out to find out how to magically make your eyebrows disappear without shaving them or anything like that. So now step number 2, we gotta fix this hair, and for that we're gonna put on a wig. So I got a little wig cap here, which isn't totally necessary to be honest because my hair is already kind of red, but check out this wig, you guys. This beautiful, gorgeous red wig is from amiclubwear.com. They actually sent this over for this tutorial, so huge shout out to them. Thank you so much for the wig. They actually have a bunch of Halloween costumes and accessories that you could check out, so I'll have that linked below if you guys are interested. So I'm just gonna pop on this wig. I think this would be a perfect wig for like Little Mermaid. It's just absolutely perfect, but we're gonna make it work for this Sally look. I know in some pictures her hair can look kind of reddish or kind of burgundy, so I just decided to go with red, and yeah, that's that. So we got our hair on. I'm going to go ahead and slide my shirt down a little bit so we can get to painting and all that good stuff. Again, if you want to check out this wig and more Halloween accessories and costumes, I'll have a link down below for you guys. So now with a white face paint, I am going to go ahead and start sketching out the eyes. We want the eyes to be super, super big because when you look at pictures of Sally, she has huge eyes that basically take up her entire face. And now with the white face paint, I'm also going to create the lid space for the eyes. And I also painted on a few of the lashes, but I ended up just skipping that, and we'll go to that later on. So now I'm mixing white and blue face paint together to create this very like ashy, soft grayish blue color on the face. You just want to keep mixing like different ratios of blue and white to get the perfect shade that you're looking for. And again, I'm using my Mira Aqua palette, so it's water activated, so you just need to wet the product before applying it. So once we have an even layer of that color and we're happy with the color, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the body part. So a lot of times when you see Sally makeup tutorials, they just use their actual neck for, you know, like a normal neck. But because my last 2 videos, we've been going with the skinny neck trend, I decided I wanted to keep that going because when you do look at pictures, Sally does have a long skinny neck. So I wanted to replicate that. And plus I just think it's really fun to make certain body parts disappear with a black background. It's just fun with makeup. So I'm using a picture for reference to see Sally's dress and like her body shape and everything, which is actually pretty easy to replicate. So I'm just painting her neck and then her shoulders and then creating her little dress as well. And then we'll do the details of the dress later on. So now, just like we created the perfect shade on our face, we're going to create that same shade onto the neck and chest part of the little sketch that we drew out. So again, mixing blue and white together to create the perfect shade, and that is Sally's neck and a little bit of her décolleté area. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the black face paint that I have, again from the Mehron palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint my body that's not part of Sally's body. So we're gonna make our shoulders and the rest of our neck disappear right now. So now we've made our neck and our shoulders disappear into the background. I also painted the sides of my face a little bit. I was trying to create a rounder face. I don't know if I actually achieved that, but we're just gonna go with the flow. And now the next step, we're going to go ahead and paint on Sally's dress. And this was super fun because she has a very colorful dress with very odd, quirky details, which I love. So I'm starting off by mixing yellow and orange together to create this kind of mustard color on 2 of the patches of her dress. And then we're going to have red and white, kind of a mixture of those 2 on another patch. And then lastly, we're gonna mix some blue, white, and a little bit of green to create this kind of teal patch on her other shoulder. Now going in with a black liquid liner, I'm going to create the details. So on the like mustard shoulder, she has some stripes, so I'm just going to make some stripes going down. And then on that red patch, she has these little squiggly designs, so I'm just going to do some squiggles. And then on all of the pieces like of patched parts of her dress, we're going to create crosses and to make it look like they're sewn together. And then we're also going to create some on her neck and chest because she is, you know, a rag doll and she's in pieces, so we gotta make sure she looks all sewn together. For the lips, I'm going to take a red face paint. You can definitely just use a red lipstick, but since I had my face paint stuff out here, I just decided to use that. I'm going to create a pretty sharp cupid's bow and then slightly curve up my smile just ever so slightly because mine tends to go downward, so I wanted hers to go up a little more. And then I'm going to take a black face paint and create lines extending from my smile, and then the little crisscross and lines. And then also I'm making a few marks on the cheek and forehead. So now working on the eyes, I'm going to take a white face paint and I'm going to fill in the eyes minus the little lid that we created at the top. So you just want a nice even opaque layer of this white color. And mixing blue and white together, kind of like what we did for the face, I'm going to place that right on the lid. I'm going to go over it later to make it stand out a little more and make it a little deeper, but we're just going to leave it like that for now. And now taking a black face paint, I'm going to go ahead and trace and outline the eye. So you want to outline the whole top, bottom, and like the whole lid space that we created as well. So once you have that done, now I'm going to go in with a deeper blue eyeshadow and just place that right onto the lid again to just make it a little bit deeper, and that way it like stands out between the skin and her eyes, you know. With a black face paint and then a small little angled brush, I'm going to create some V-like marks for her lashes. At least that's what they look like when I look at pictures of Sally. And last but not least, we have to create the actual pupil of the eye, which is just a black circle on the eyelid area. And I wanted to do this step last because my eyes tend to get very creasy. Even if I set it with the powder and everything, like when I have a lot of product on my eyes, they tend to crease very, very quickly. But anyways, here I am taking a blue eyeshadow and I am contouring the sides of my nose because when you look at pictures of Sally, she has a very, very tiny, slim nose. So we're going to create that same effect. And then I'm also going to take white face paint and just drag it down the center to just kind of highlight and bring forward the features to really emphasize a small, slender nose. And that completes this look for Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. If you missed my other Nightmare Before Christmas looks, I will leave those linked in the cards for you guys to check out. If you have any requests for which character I should do next, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!